Yeah, so Roblox is finally caught up, and they realize that there's pedophiles all over their platform, and they realize we have to do something about all these pedophile hunters.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep, that's right.
Get rid of these guys so that they stop fucking up our business here.
They
I mean, if kids aren't getting, we're not making money.
Didn't the CEO say something creepy?
He did. He said something absolutely fucking vile, and I cannot remember. Like
Somebody needs to look at his computer.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like that. He said something like it was just something a CEO would say.
No,
something like
anyone.
yeah, we could do that, but think of like our business and how much money we make.
I think any business who announces, yeah, we're gonna ban pedophile hunters, like immediately the government should just come to the CEO's house and be like,
well, their argument was we have our own
need to
internal
have your computer right now.
Well, from Qatar to China, they've been banned in several countries, and they're currently facing litigation from the states of Florida and Louisiana.
And he only knows that because he's in the exact same position for the exact same thing.
Oh yeah, I mean, I get letters from those guys all the time. Qatar is just up their own ass.
I have no idea what their problem is.
They're
out there in the middle of nowhere.
Stop kidnapping our children. Stop ransacking our land.
And then you just send a letter back say it wasn't me, it was
Stop
Will.
listening.
It was
to
not me.
The
You send people
our women.
You send people one
the lamentations
picture.
of our women.
Yeah.
You send one picture of yourself shitting in their Qurans, and it's just all after that. Just everyone's
You show
all
them the
angry.
one drawing that Patrick did of Muhammad.
Yeah. I wonder if I still got that. Patrick, put that up on screen if you've still got that. You might still have that.
On the
AnythingCast, by the way. I'm Patrick.
I'm Eric.
I'm Muhammad Will.
Is it on the fridge, or did you take it?
I think it's on the fridge.
Okay, yeah.
Downstairs?
Yeah,
fridge?
it's downstairs.
It should be on the downstairs.
Yeah,
fridge.
it is.
Unless Reed moved it.
I don't know. Maybe he did.
Unless Reed got nervous about the caliphate.
Yeah, you think he looked at it and went, "Oh, gee, oh God,
oh, geez, Patrick."
Yeah, he opens his. He opens his
my strong.
he opens
atheistic protection around him.
Yeah. He doesn't have the seal. He opens his blinds in his window and looks out, and there's entirely Al Qaeda 30
Just a bunch
guys.
of real rough-looking Muslim fellows.
It's just
in our front yard.
There's a bunch of
It's just
dirty-looking
fucking
Muslim fellers out here.
It's that Sultan from Aladdin. And
they all look like the Sultan from Aladdin.
Yeah.
It's the Sultan from Aladdin with his captain of the guard. Yeah. It's just
big snaggletooth motherfucker.
It's Eric dressed up as Jafar from the Aladdin play. Yeah.
How would you feel if someone what if
I still have that costume, by the way.
Right now, someone with a war elephant came into your driveway and was just causing a scene. They weren't crashing into your house.
What do we imply? What is causing a scene?
If you're causing a scene with a war elephant, I assume you're doing violence.
Yeah.
What's
he doing? Just standing there going.
He's threatening that he's going to conquer your house.
Oh, he's threatening. Okay,
but he hasn't taken action yet.
You shoot him. It's Mississippi. You would just shoot the man.
I would go out
there with a war elephant.
You
shoot the man with a war elephant.
You shoot the man off the war elephant.
You
then
go
you
out.
call
what if you
animal
miss?
control
He's going to use that war
and
elephant.
say, "You guys aren't going to believe this."
You throw the book at him, the holy book.
The Quran.
Yeah.
Throw the Quran at
Here, boy. Here, boy.
Yeah. If he doesn't jump off to catch it.
Exactly.
See, you throw it, and then he's like, "What was that?" It's like, "You didn't jump off to catch it." He says, "Oh, no." And then a hand reaches up from hell and drags him off the thing. He's just like, sorry, you can't let that happen to the Quran, man.
The Quran can't touch the ground.
Yep.
Yeah. That's exactly how I want to go
That is
out.
a thing. You're not allowed to, like the American flag, you're not supposed to let the Quran touch the ground.
Is that an actual thing?
Yeah. Huh. Which one? Because they're both things, but which one were you unaware of?
The Quran.
Okay, so you were aware that you're not supposed to let the American flag touch the ground.
Yeah, I think so. That's flag law, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you've ever met a Boy Scout, you've probably...
Or a Muslim.
I was a Boy Scout.
Cool. Then you know. You've never done a flag up and down ceremony deal?
No, I never did that.
I know how to fold the thing into the little triangles and all that.
I watch people do that.
I was close to offering at fucking New Jersey when I looked it up at the fucking disgrace of a flag outside of the fucking hotel I was in.
Challenge mode. Eric, tell me the best type of fire you can use to not get caught in the wilderness.
The one in the Scoutmaster's pants.
If you're hiding, say you're hiding from somebody and you're in the wilderness, do you know the type of fire pit you can make that will make it hard to find you? Or make it hard to see the fire, so it's harder to find you?
I mean, not really. I mean, I've seen subtle little fires that are in little caves that you make out of a big stump and stuff like that. I've seen some interesting ways of making cooking fires that are really small, but I don't know of any specific technique, no.
And that's what we'd be looking for is the Dakota fire hole. The Dakota fire hole.
What hand symbols do you have to do for that jutsu?
That's why I call it when I have too many
horse,
wings.
Fish kissing, gish galloping.
Yeah.
Gish galloping?
Diddled. So,
that's just a sign for Epstein.
And then
diddling.
penis erection.
Yeah,
and you can cast it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the church. Here's the steam. Here are the people. Yeah. That's that. You know, those are the hand symbols. Honestly, how is that not? That should be a skit. Like people dressed up as Naruto doing hand symbols, and then they just do really weird esoteric hand symbols. Yeah. Honestly, why don't we do that? Why don't we start filming skits? It's not like Eric has only one day free a week, and also we don't have a camera or the money, or any of the talent for that matter. We have all these things.
Oh, there's one thing I can tell you. To make skits, you don't have to have talent.
Okay, that's true.
So,
that's right.
Have you never even seen Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, you're right. Old Saturday Night Live or new Saturday Night Live?
Doesn't matter. Clearly,
there's
the cast talent is optional.
People super popular on YouTube, TikTok, wherever right now, who literally put they are the same person playing the same different characters,
right?
With a shirt over their head to be a woman.
Yeah. There's a black guy that I watch that does skits, that does anime skits.
My wife will watch that shit sometimes.
There's
and it's
no effort put into it.
Yeah, that's blacked porn.
It's
that's
shot
different.
Reverse shot where the guy will just put a t-shirt over his head and go, I'm a lady now. It's just
that's trans black porn.
You didn't make up a compelling thing. There's one guy who does where he'll pretend to be the different breeds of dogs, but he does nothing different really in between them.
Yeah, I've seen that. Now,
you know that guy?
Yeah,
okay,
I do know
yes.
that guy because he's like a Rottweiler when they see a burglar break in.
And I started watching these thinking it would be funny and that he would have different strong
How
reactions.
is this not a sexual thing?
Terrible.
That sounds. I hate to be Patrick, and obviously but. Seriously, if a guy is sitting in his house filming himself, pretending to be a Rottweiler,
it's not like what you think.
Not like that
Look,
Japanese
I've seen
guy.
some stuff.
I know you're thinking of pet play. He's not like a pet play.
Is there another guy?
No, he's
there?
just if a border collie, hey man, I'ma herd you. I don't know.
Good
It's
God.
bad, man.
It's not that good.
So you're telling me
keep
that we can
wanting it
at
to be
least do
good?
better than that guy?
Yes.
We could do that.
Can we have him on the podcast?
Maybe.
Tell him that we're better than him?
Maybe. He doesn't put a lot of effort in, so podcasts are probably right up his alley.
Probably right. Probably exactly what he's used to.
Have you seen Beasto Hubby?
Maybe.
Beasto
What does he
Hubby.
do?
Yeah, he's like a restaurant guy.
He's like
he
animal
plays a bunch of
husbandry.
different characters in this restaurant, and he plays the customers in this restaurant.
No, I like
And
offending everybody.
He's really good at showing the insider details of being a restaurant employee.
I see. So it's like him as a waiter, and he's like, "Oh, what can I get you?" And then it turns over, and then he's like, or he's like, "Oh, here's the bill," and then it turns reverse shot, and then he's like him in blackface, and he's like, "I'm not leaving a tip," and then he gets up and leaves.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Without the
racism.
Yeah.
So it's a woman. It's a woman, and then she says "Oh, can you tip? I don't have any cash on me." And then it's reverse shot again. It's another black guy.
Well, speaking of racism, one place where I've seen some pretty funny racism recently is in some of the few people who are making AI videos, where they're I've seen some semi-decent AI videos because they're just making really ridiculous jokes, and instead of it feeling like deep fakes that are about to end the world, it's just they create a bunch of really, really silly nonsense using AI, and I actually like it. I'm just oh, good. This is ridiculous and retarded, and I kind of like it. Because all the other AI stuff just scares me and makes me think the world is ending.
Yeah.
And then this guy has a bunch of, AI-generated fat people in frog costumes dancing, and I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus. This was
My
what I
dad's
needed.
I like
so
the
into
AI
those.
music videos. AI music videos are so
I can't get into
funny.
it for fuck's sake. My dad's sending me shit oh, aliens invade the earth, but then they're scared of the humans, that kind of stuff.
I was watching one that was snort ketamine off my balls, and I was like, this I can work with.
That would be.
This is fine.
That would be fine. But my
I
dad's
like
sending
Harry
me
Potter in a
such.
trailer park.
Yeah, those are okay.
Yeah.
Like those that like reimagine Harry Potter, but in a funny situation, like
Yeah.
a southern trailer park or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. I like that.
Or
I love
Daenerys riding an alligator.
My
Oh.
dad sending me the Dos Equis commercial where it's the most redneck man instead of like the most interesting
Yes,
man.
there were a couple of those that I thought were interesting.
It's too family friendly for me.
Dude, after the last couple weeks, I was just like, give me something that's
Yeah,
funny
I
and
know,
the
I
whole.
know.
You're like, I'm going to
Right.
revert to being a baby and then lay in my living room.
I
in a
kind of would
diaper.
just like to see something wholesome for a minute.
Yeah,
the diaper play.
I'll
can
say,
wait,
I'll
but-
say
pull
this.
pull a screwdriver out of it, say a
The
baby's
world's
got to
been
do what a
so
baby's got to
depressing
do.
and dark
and then
lately. Like I've stopped, like, for example, reading Warhammer.
Nikki's walking
'Cause it's just
around
so
with
depressing.
Cynthia. Yeah. Warhammer. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Warhammer's supposed to be depressing.
Well, yeah, it is, but like the world's so depressing and dark right now. It's just like I don't want more of this. I'd like to have.
Well,
least
you
some
obviously
good
liked
news.
it back when life was good, so you were at least wanting some of it. Now that you've got it, you're just, boy who cried wolf.
Oh, it's
Or-
like most fantasy worlds I like playing
Well,
video
it's okay
games
to
in.
explore
I would
these things in
never want
fantasy,
to
you
live
fuck.
in.
I don't want to.
Okay,
live
so
in it.
but when I have Boku no Pico on my computer, I can't explore it through fantasy. But when you're reading Warhammer 40K and the world turns bad, all of a sudden it's fine to do things through fantasy.
Yes.
Yes.
Patrick, put up
That is
Eric
a
singing
correct
to the Boku no
distinction.
Pico thing.
I can do this. Yes, I know it.
Well, okay. I mean, I did do it. I'm musically
Patrick, just go
inclined.
ahead and put up Boku no Pico for the rest of this episode.
No,
Just
If
have it
you-
playing in the upper left-hand corner.
Please don't. If you join us on Patreon,
Well, now it
though,
will
Yeah.
definitely be
you
there.
can watch
Yeah.
Boku no Pico with us at the lowest tier membership.
Oh my
For
god.
the lowest tier.
Yeah, that's one of the honestly, we did. I would say we've still got Shrek and the Bee movie, obviously, that I've yet to edit. Shrek's ready to go. I just got to get that animation done. I'm not putting it. Doesn't make any sense without that animation at the end.
Hold on,
I'm
I
so
can't do
addicted
it.
to this animation.
Something. Hold on. I just realized
It doesn't have a
something.
good ending. It just shuts off if you don't put the animation.
Sometimes
Speaking of-
shut off endings are good.
Well, wait. Speaking of shit that doesn't make any goddamn sense, why is it not okay to have like copywritten material and shit like on YouTube proper, but then if we make people pay for it on Patreon, that's better? Isn't the whole point of copyright us not making money
'cause we
directly
can
off
hide
of their
it better.
stuff?
yeah, you
Patreon.
can hide it.
It's 'cause
Patreon
you can
doesn't
hide it.
care.
So Patreon
Yeah.
just doesn't tell anyone
Yeah,
what you
Patreon
have
doesn't
behind your
care.
Because
Patreon.
Patreon doesn't
Yeah.
give a shit.
Absolutely. They
I
make
mean, I
plenty of money.
guess Patreon lets you sponsor literally anything.
Now,
so
if we
could be
did, I
porn.
guarantee you, if we put up like a We Watch Boku no Pico thing and we showed the whole thing, I guarantee you Patreon would be like, oh, hold up a minute.
Yeah, probably.
Like there's a lot of
Because there are
things you
some
can-
rules. There are some
there are
rules.
some rules.
Yeah,
you can
let's
get away with
watch.
a lot. Really, we should just do it over
Hey,
Discord because
your
they'll
red
allow anything
seven's
there.
about to fall over.
Yeah, I know. Poor
He
guy.
is. He's tilted.
You know what's weird is Discord will allow anything. I've seen, children
Nah.
getting
Of
abused
course,
on
they won't
Discord.
allow-
That's
they won't-
where everyone gets groomed
Of
into going into
course.
playing
Nah,
Roblox.
it won't allow WWE. It blacks the screen.
Then we should do just watch along Boku no Pico, but on Roblox. We're all logged into Roblox. We all watch it on
How-
the projector.
what if we
Playing
all got-
Roblox
what if
is
we
just
all
like
got-
living Boku no Pico most of the time.
What if we
you know?
all got a VR headset? And
Right.
went to those movie theaters you can do in VR
Uh-huh.
to
What?
watch Boku no Pico.
Why go that? Why only go the half step?
You're right.
Why
We should
not?
rent an entire theater. Join
Exactly.
Join our. What's that?
And then we put,
Kick? No.
Cult?
What was that thing?
Join our cult,
No.
Yeah.
What was the GoFundMe?
buy
Not-
us a coffee.
Not GoFundMe, but the other thing.
Bandcamp,
Bandcamp,
Nah.
Patreon,
Nah. The thing where like you make a
OnlyFans?
board game and people gave you a lot of money for
Kickstarter.
it, and then you never did it.
Yeah, Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, join our Kickstarter.
Join our
we will buy a
Kickstarter,
theater,
we'll buy
and then
a
we'll
theater.
put on VR helmets
And
when
the-
we're in the theater. And then when you're wearing the VR helmet, it will be like you're inside of Boku no Pico.
And we will rob you while
we'll
you're
also have
in
a special
the-
where you're inside of me.
We will.
But we need to
Yeah.
get the colonoscopy.
Yeah, I was
camera
gonna
for
say
that
we gotta
first.
get the colonoscopy camera. Can't do that without that camera. The whole thing
If
is
you
we're going
find-
to pay us money on Kickstarter. We will remake Boku no Pico in 3D in an Unreal Engine, and then you can wear a VR helmet and walk around the car as the man rapes the little boy.
It'll be
inside.
kind of like playing rape play.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, or Princess Trainer, or honestly any hentai game.
Genshin
There's not a.
Impact.
There's barely a hentai game without like at least one underage character. That
This
gets
is
raped.
basically like playing Genshin Impact.
serious.
But
You played
you
H
cut
games,
all
right?
the fat out. You know.
Yeah,
I've
exactly.
played
It's like
Honey
League
Pop.
of Legends.
Is Honey
but
Pop
you-
an H game?
Yeah, you just cut all the fat.
Is what?
out.
What's that game? Honey Pop, where you connect all the threes.
That's Honey Pop. Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
H game?
Kind of. Like that's like the most. family-friendly
games.
H game that has ever existed.
I prefer the H games where the only input is moving to the next scene kind of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
what's that?
That
I
way,
have
just the
another
scene
one
keeps
that I
looping
like.
until you hit the next one, so you can kind
God,
of.
what is that?
You can have
called?
them continue thrusting in whatever manner for as long as you
Right,
need.
right. The Flash games.
Man,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
I
familiar.
can't remember, but there's like you're
Yeah,
like a
like off of
demon lord, or
fucking
like you like, get the
Newgrounds.
blood of a demon lord, and like you get a whole harem around you and some shit. It's like
I'm
still
sorry,
being
that's the
made.
H game?
Yeah,
Are you talking about Rants?
nah.
Okay, I was gonna say it doesn't sound
It's
like
nah,
Rants.
it's like this like
It's like
RPG
Gantz.
Maker game where
It's
you're
Gantz.
like this
Yeah.
like semi like olderish guy, like I don't know, middle aged dude.
Boku no Pico.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
that is Boku no Pico.
And like there's this like incubus lord or something like that.
Incubus. Yeah, that's a male
Who-
succubus.
Or a sex lord. I don't know. It's like some kind of big, powerful Sauron type dude, but
so like
sex.
your dad.
It's you if you were all powerful. Yeah.
yeah.
So it's that.
It's me from last episode with all the
Yeah,
chains and
it's-
everything
it's-
in
yeah,
there.
it's you
It's
if
like
you were all
Dorian Gray from Grey.
It's like
Grey's
like
Anatomy.
he has like
Yeah.
all the
Yeah,
fetish.
sure.
He's like, I've got a calendar fetish. So you know.
Ooh, okay.
a calendar fetish.
I
yeah.
can, you know, it's,
How do you do that? How
well,
do
you take pictures of you, and
Fine.
then we make the Eric calendar, like we discussed way earlier, 100 episodes ago.
Yeah.
And then
like
that's
200
But anyways,
episodes.
yeah,
you're
that's
like
what gets her horny.
part
She's
of the
seeing porn on a calendar.
Group of like
I mean, okay.
desperate countries fighting back with
Getting
like
very
the
horny.
chosen one, but the chosen one is this like degenerate who always dies. So like you decide to strike out on your own, and
I'm so
you
not-
kind of create a harem around.
I'm
doing that.
unfortunately not very well versed in age games. Like, we need to call Noah.
I mean,
we
I
need to call
generally
Noah and ask
Yeah,
Noah.
true.
I prefer things that continue to play without the need for input from my hands, since
Yeah.
I will often be using them for other purposes.
No, H games are specifically made so you don't have to do that.
yeah, but a lot of them are
Like
poorly
the-
designed.
No,
and-
it's a bad game if that's the case.
Look, I'm not
I
an
want
H
you- you're
game
speaking from
connoisseur like
experience.
I'm
you.
just saying, like,
Yeah.
imagine. You could just imagine it's a bad game if you're having to do this.
Of
and you can't
course,
I
do
of
think
it.
course.
if I had to estimate which one of the three of us have ever paid money for a hentai game, I think I got a good answer now.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
you.
It's you.
It's you.
Yeah. It's you.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's you.
It's Patrick.
It's
I've,
Patrick.
yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad you realized my cheapness.
Yeah.
I'm glad we all
Oh, no.
understand I'm a cheap ass.
He definitely looked for better games and pirated a few, maybe even. He might even have a copy of Rape Play. But as far
I
as
could
that's
pull it up
concerned,
and see what I've got. I don't think I have rate play though.
do you have any that you've paid for on there?
Oh yeah, let's see what I've got.
Okay, yep, we knew it. Yeah. I
Let's
mean,
see.
it was not a reach, for us to
No,
suggest that you
no.
might be the proud owner of an actual paid.
proud owner.
Yeah, like on Steam, definitely
Mark-
a few 18 plus games on
Okay,
there.
mark it. No, I've never done that because Steam always tells people what you're playing. That just seems
Oh.
like that you don't
No,
want
you
to
can
do
turn
that.
that
Right.
off.
You can
Can
know when
you?
I'm
Yeah, well, why don't you
jacking
just go
off.
invisible?
Oh, okay. Let me see. Where is it? I don't know where it is. Maybe it's in the 4chan folder.
You heard it here.
Yeah,
This
I
man
don't.
has
I
a
don't know
4chan
where they
folder.
are anymore.
Also,
I-
that map
Oh
you're
man,
drawing
you know what
over
game
there.
came out of Fortune that was awesome though? Chapter Master.
Chapter Master.
God, I love Chapter
Yeah, Chapter
Master.
Master's so
Chapter
cool.
Master? What the
Dude,
fuck are we
check this
talking
out.
about?
Chapter
What?
Master was this game that was going to be made, but Game Workshop copyrighted it. So 4chan got together and made its own vanilla game, and then for that game they made a mod that was Warhammer.
Yep.
Oh,
So now it's perfectly legal. That mod is called Chapter Master, where you are the Chapter Master of a group of Space Marines.
so this isn't related to the movie Page Master?
no.
Okay.
Well, there are little boys.
Do
No,
they get
there's
lost
not.
in libraries and get assaulted by book-shaped fairy
There
things?
are
No, they get their-
librarians.
They get their balls removed and then replaced with Space Marine balls. And
Oh,
get
that
put
is
in giant
true.
armor.
There are librarians.
They're a librarian. Okay, yeah, you know what? There are librarians.
Oh,
There's
and-
some books involved somewhere. And there's
Good point.
magic. Both of them have magic.
That's true.
Yeah, see? You know what? There are more things
Maybe
between
it is.
Chapter Master and Page Master that I hadn't
You know what?
considered.
I think you've convinced me.
I think, yeah.
You know, there are pirates.
I think I'm watching. Oh, there
Yeah.
are pirates. I think I'm watching Page Master after
There
the show.
are
I think
little, like, if you think of the way the books look in the Page Master or whatever, they kind of just look like heads.
There's a ship.
So the one
There's
that's
a
like
ship.
that flies around, that could be like the servitors.
Ooh,
skulls.
okay. I remember that movie
You know.
being scary as shit.
It was a little.
Yeah, I
The-
think I've watched it.
Nah, the only scary part's the
beginning,
Jekyll and
right?
Hyde, right?
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. No, like the storm at the beginning is really
Yeah.
scary. And
It was like 5-year-old scary.
yeah. I mean, I was 5-year-old. I mean, like, when did Page Master come out? I want to say like 99.
Like 95.
1987.
Okay, well,
I want to
everybody's
say
got a
it's like
different answer.
mid-90s. I'm going to say 95.
Is this the bite
You can
of
say
87?
99. Was that the bite of 87?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 1994.
Ha!
Yeah.
I was
Okay,
right.
hey, Eric.
Oh my God,
I
I
was
did not
closest
remember
anyway.
it looking this
Let me-
ugly. Jesus Christ, Patrick, put up that picture.
Yeah,
Christ.
That
it's
is
a
not
little
what it looked
rough.
like. No
That
way.
is what it looks
What?
like, man.
Yeah, it was a little glossy,
God.
like early Disney looking.
Oh,
like,
Wow. I remember. Yeah, I
Christ.
agree. I remember looking way better.
Yeah, same.
well, this wasn't Disney. This was like another company.
I thought this was a Don Bluth
Yeah.
movie.
It is, right? It's Don Bluth.
God,
Yeah, this is
that's
right
gotta be the
after
ugliest
Disney.
Don Bluth movie I've ever seen.
Don Bluth split from Disney in the early 90s, late 80s.
Yeah, but Don
and
Bluth's
that's
like
when he
known
started
for
making
having
his own
beautiful
stuff.
animation, right? Like that's his thing.
For the time.
No.
Like, I mean, Land Before Time 1 still looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
I can't
Like,
find anything about it being.
It
it was made by Hanna-Barbera?
the one about the mice.
Yeah, American Tail.
Nah, oh yeah.
No, I think he
No,
means
I'm talking about
Rescuers.
Nah, I'm talking
That's
about
Disney.
no, the one about the mom.
No, he might have had something to do with that.
And like it's
Secret of
the Secrets of Nim. That's
Yeah.
the one. Is that Don Bluth?
I think so. That feels like Don Bluth.
Right?
Because like it's around the time Disney wouldn't go quite that far.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
I mean, letting a woman be the lead.
Yeah.
No, Don Bluth didn't have anything to do with the Page Master. The film was produced by David Kirshner.
Who's that?
I don't know.
maybe
Look
it is
up.
What
Disney.
else has he done?
Is it Disney?
He was an American. He was American film producer and screenwriter. He made Five-O American Tale.
That is Don Bluth.
He made all the Chucky movies.
What?
Okay, this
Okay,
guy
Don
has
Bluth
a
did-
rather
Yeah,
eclectic
maybe that's
career.
why it was scary. He was like, I'm putting a little bit of Chucky in this.
Okay,
you know?
it feels like that guy was that guy like a writer or producer?
Screenplay.
Wait,
Play.
what
Maybe
year did you say
screenplay.
it came out?
It was animated by
94.
Hanna-Barbera, 94.
94.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It was animated by Hanna-Barbera, which is weird because you think it would look like fucking Flintstones.
Yeah, I love
Well, no,
that bitch.
mid '90s Hanna and Barbera were the ones making like Dexter's Lab and Powerpuff Girls and all that
Were
kind
they?
of stuff. Yeah,
That was
Hanna-
Hanna-Barbera?
yeah. Hanna and Barbera.
I like
Cartoon Network started off as reruns of Hanna and Barbera.
Got that. I know that.
I
Yeah,
love
and
Powerpuff
then
Girls
they-
was a
that's
Cartoon
why-
Network original.
It was a Cartoon Network original, but the people who worked there were all of the fucking animators from Hanna and Barbera.
Oh, I see. So it wasn't Hanna-Barbera, the company. It was the animators from Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, it was
which
The
makes
Hanna
sense.
herself,
Barbera company
Hanna-
was owned by Cartoon
Hannah
Network
kicked in the
at
door
that time.
of Cartoon Network
And she said, "Where's Barbera? I'm
Yeah.
gonna fucking kill him. He owes me money."
Yeah.
Yeah.
William
And
and
then she went into the bathroom and shot up heroin and then threw up everywhere. And now we've got to send Eric in there to clean it up.
That's what I do.
Yeah. The
I take care of dogs.
the guy bitches.
Bitches.
So the guy who made Samurai Jack, I can't remember his name.
Andy Tartakovsky.
Yeah, he made Dexter's Lab.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
him. Yeah, anything where it's like a character with a square face, like, you know, there's sharp angles and shit.
Oh yeah.
That was
Mhm.
all him.
Oh.
I don't think he made Powerpuff Girls.
No,
But
that
he-
was a different guy.
did you
I don't know
know-
because
Power-
Professor Utonium looks a lot like
well,
Skarkovsky.
Andy Tartakovsky.
Yeah,
but,
Yeah,
that one.
scrub
a double.
No, that was made by...
Yeah, there
yeah,
you go.
no, that was...
I remember that meme, dude.
Yeah. God,
Yeah, there
Review
was a...
Tech USA, baby.
Yeah.
For a very long time, there was some sort of like fan comic creation of like 3 or 4 years older versions of all the cartoons.
You mean on Newgrounds? The ones that were like in the Flash games that we were talking about earlier?
Not necessarily, no. There were like a bunch of like doujinshi style comics and stuff. That
Well,
were being
yeah,
made.
of course, but I mean,
like not porn. Like not
All right, well,
like
I've lost
literally
interest.
just like straight up fan because I kept thinking it was porn. And I would be like, what is this?
Translate that from early teenage Eric. I kept hoping it was porn. Yeah, I kept thinking it was porn. My ass.
What is
It would be on the porn doujinshi website.
Of course, because I mean, people want to read that. You know, there's people out
Dude,
there that
there-
are reading Doujin not for the
It's
porn.
kind of like how there's
There's
Let's
people-
Plays
They're
of
freaks.
Fear
There's
and
people on
Hunger
Pornhub
on
right now
Pornhub.
streaming some video games.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like Fear and Hunger
Like
and
we
stuff
should be
that.
doing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Why
that's-
aren't we streaming on Pornhub?
we should? We
Hey,
should
why don't we
sign
I
up.
feel
upload-
like
Hey,
our
are you
audience
allowed
might
to,
be
Are you allowed to upload
more
this podcast
present.
to Pornhub?
Yeah,
We should. You should do that.
You
Okay.
can do that.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
Let's see how popular we can get
I
on
mean,
Pornhub.
how could it hurt anything?
Oh, that's a good point.
I don't think our audience is gonna get mad that we exist on Pornhub.
if we start streaming on Pornhub
you
like
can- you can joke it to
exclusively,
us.
that would be hilarious.
Well, we can, not to Pornhub because we're in Mississippi.
No, I'll just give them
VPN
my
that shit.
license. They can have all my information. I don't care.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're,
I'll just be
you're
like-
already going to the camp for the
We
Of
can just
course,
make sure we
absolutely.
stuff.
I'm going to the camp. Hegseth is going to find me on Pornhub anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not
Right.
looking for me. He's looking for other stuff. But
But,
Yeah,
oh no,
he's
X
looking
videos
for
though. We can
interracial
X
porn.
videos.
You know he's looking
yeah,
for
look
that
at X
interracial.
videos, X hamster. We're
Oh no, I thought X Hamster was IP bad too.
once a month.
X
Last
Hamster still
Friday of
exists?
every month, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
We're live
Yeah, it
streaming
does.
now every last Friday of the month. This month, I think that's the 28th. Find us
Yeah.
on YouTube.
If
Find
you
us
can't
on
find us on
Pornhub.
YouTube, go to Pornhub.
Yeah, if you can't find us there, go to X Hamster. If you can't find us there, go to X Videos.
Can't go to there. Chatterbait.
Can't find us there, go to RedTube.
What's the other one?
Eric,
Blacked. I
help.
don't know.
You can't find us there, go to Bang Bros.
Try
What's
blackpeoplemeet.com.
Yeah,
What-
if you can't find us
Razors.
there, go to-
What's the one that with the famous
Clip Hunter and Pick Hunter
Yes, yeah.
from
Bang
way back in
Bros
the
or
day.
something like that? What
Bang
was it?
Mormons
Brothers.
only.
Find
Casting Couch.
us on Fake Taxi.
Fake. Yeah.
Watch these three podcasters do a podcast in our Fake Taxi.
We're just
Someone's getting just fucked and sucked right behind us.
Hold on. Actually, idea.
Yeah.
Idea. Hear me out. Let me cook, boys.
we reach
Okay.
out to Fake Taxi, like let us in on
What
a
if
ride.
we ask what if we pay the Fake Taxi people? They got a little bit of
Paid them?
investment from us
Yeah.
to do a podcast while they're fudging in the back.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd do
like
it.
that's like a unique thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You'd hear it back there. And it's just like, yeah, no, I mean, the United States government's going to hell. Yeah,
Man.
no, I mean, like, it's just
Damn, that
so-
bitch is taking it in the throat better than fucking. Well, I'm not gonna say.
Yeah. Damn, she's getting fucked in the ass harder
No.
than we are by the United States government.
You know how funny though it would be to see like a porn newscast.
A porn news. They used to have that.
Yeah,
I jacked
naked
off
news.
to. Yeah, I jacked off to that as a kid
It was
so
Canadian.
much.
They would, or like nude weather and stuff like
Yes,
that,
yeah.
where the
It'd
chick
be
goes
awesome.
on, starts making a normal ass report, and is just slowly taking it off while she goes.
Yeah. That still goes. We talked about that on the podcast
That's
already.
so-
That's
Yeah,
still a
honestly,
thing.
that's not like
Still a thing.
visceral
Where-
enough for
where
me.
can
I
one
need like
avoid that?
hardcore penetration.
Where can one avoid that? I believe if you were
Any
trying to
normal news source?
if you were trying to avoid that, I believe you have to not go to nakednews.com, and then I think it's a $5 a month fee that you have to avoid. You have to not give them
It's
your
really
credit card
hard to
information.
avoid going to the website, making a profile,
Yes.
putting in your credit card
What
information. It's almost
website
impossible.
could you
I've
say-
accidentally done it 5 times.
Yeah,
today
yeah.
alone.
Could you say that website one more time that people need to avoid?
Yeah, the one that you don't want to go to is
Yeah, it'd be
nakednews.com.
nakednews.com.
Yeah. Yeah, Eric, I just put that in your blacklist in your phone so you don't have to go
Yeah.
to that. Yeah, everybody just put that on your blacklist. You don't want to go to nakednews.com.
you don't want to support nakednews.com.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's instant too. Huh.
Yeah, of course.
Just straight
Do you get
up.
like any free episodes? Like out of curiosity?
Well,
Like,
let me
we
see,
put
let me
up
see.
some
Do-
of it
do
on
these-
an episode of the podcast
do these
before.
degenerates demo their work?
No, it was Naked News. It was like Spanish Naked News I put up, and I censored the woman's tits. That's on a podcast
Oh,
episode.
I can practice my Spanish and watch porn?
Yes, exactly. And watch the podcast. I love it when they put in a little bit of nude Spanish. Yeah, no. Oh, even better. We can do the taxi, the fake taxi, but in Mexico. So they're fucking behind. It's like, ay, caramba, fuck, mi amor. Yeah. See,
Yeah. Sorry, wait. That's
Yeah,
what the trannies always say.
See, padre, see, padre.
You ever notice that a lot of trannies getting fucked in the ass are always like, I.
Of course, yeah,
Why
yeah.
is that? Why is that?
They're
phrase
obsessed with
always
themselves.
What's coming out.
Well, they're
'Cause
obsessed with themselves and the way that they
Well,
look. They're
like
talking about
multiple
I
languages.
as in me.
Because I think I is just it's just a simple like hey.
It's a
for them.
universal
Cause
language.
because like hey is just hola and it sounds weird to go hola, 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 right?
Yeah.
Oh, yep, there it is. Okay, yeah, it just pops right up.
Of course, I told you.
Oh,
Huh.
sweet. Okay.
Yeah. So if you want to avoid naked news, you can go to you can
Go
not
to
go to
nakednews.com.
not go to
and then
nakednews.com.
close your eyes.
Yes.
Close them. Do not look upon it.
And then put in promo code AnythingCast at checkout for 20% off your first month.
So
I
I
wonder
told my
Honestly, I'm looking
girlfriend
at
about
this
the podcast.
preview here, and
You
it's
what?
I
making.
told my girlfriend about the podcast.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
so
so you're single.
yeah. So yeah.
She was like, oh no, this is pretty funny.
Yeah. No, that's. Women don't have a sense of humor. I'm kind of worried now. Are you dating a man? I think you might be dating a man if she
Hey
thought
man,
this.
I mean, congratulations. I mean, we've all kind of looked at that femboy and thought, hey, maybe.
Well,
He-
the
I mean,
penis
he
is
has
feminine.
a lot, obviously.
Of
but,
course.
like, I've just kind of like.
I mean, as
He was
long,
pointing
thought
at Will,
about it.
by
as
the
long
way.
as,
He wasn't
as long as
pointing
the
at me.
penis is feminine, it's okay.
he says.
Yeah. And then
Because
I
that
pointed.
obviously needed to be like pointed out there.
Will raw dog for the first time, he said.
Oh, cool. Good
Yeah.
deal.
It's
Must've
so
been
much
fun.
better.
So
He's-
yeah, didn't last long at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
30 seconds max. I mean, God.
I mean,
It's just man,
I
every
exclusively
squeeze,
raw
huh?
dog now. So I
well,
mean,
yeah. I mean, like,
we're-
same.
we're
I'm trying to have a
fixed, so-
child. So,
opposite here. We're fixed. We just don't need to worry about it.
and Will's just nervous.
We're both clean.
Pure anxiety. That's all.
I got a strong pull-out game. Don't worry.
Yeah. You got a strong pull-out game. Don't worry.
A
Then you say
strategy that
everybody's-
has never failed anyone.
Well, every man's like, yeah, I got a strong pull-out game until like the leg wrap happens, and then you're like, you can't do anything about
Yeah,
it.
that's okay. The leg wrap's sexy.
Yeah, leg wrap's sexy, especially when
Yeah,
it's another
especially
man.
18 years of a child is really sexy. They shit themselves constantly for the first couple years.
I thought you were just gonna say for the first 18 years they just shit
Well,
themselves.
we're not talking about your child.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about, of course,
Yeah.
that had more to do with, the fact that your anus couldn't close properly.
Well, it was a
Yeah.
congenial issue, but yeah. that
Yeah.
was-
Well, also, I kept stretching it.
my mom
Ah.
and
Some-
my
one of
mom
my
drank too much.
Coworkers.
And she kept putting the wine bottles in your butt.
Well, they were. She told me that they were for digestion, and they
Yeah,
were.
she would pour like CO2 into them and stuff. And
That
like,
was for the enemas.
enemas.
Yeah, that was for the that was,
Enigmas.
yeah, exactly.
mhm.
That was what do you call what are the pills you put up your ass?
Suppositories.
Yeah, there's suppository enemas.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why she had to put the glass wine bottle in.
Well, the
first.
wine was to make me like calm me down.
Right.
Yeah. So that you could come over and then I would be unconscious.
Well, we would just have you like ass up in the air, just kind of sitting there. Same way you like
So
keep
you
a
could
wine
start
bottle
put-
in the
yeah.
ice.
And then
but
you come
would-
over,
we
you're
would
like,
have it in
I
your
brought
ass.
a pack of sea-size batteries. Yeah,
Mhm.
I remember.
Yeah, and then we would pour
my
it out
God.
of your ass, and then we
What
would
if,
all drink
like, what if a-
wine. And,
What if there's
The
like
idea of somebody just slowly inserting sea-size batteries into an unconscious person's ass, like they're just having
as
a good
we're
time.
all sipping wine,
Yeah,
just
do you
yeah.
like
do you guys think like
talking to your parents about art.
imagine a skit where like a Catholic priest like walks into where the communion wine is and he sees just a bunch of drunk people like drunk
children.
yeah, just like
Yeah.
teenagers.
Well, we
just
all
pass
know how
out, and
that
he's just
usually
like, they
ends.
do it to
Yeah,
themselves.
yeah. I was gonna say, just like, oh my god. He just starts slowly unbuttoning his clothes.
Oh my god!
they fell for the
Oh
old-
my god!
They fell for the old
Oh my
communion
God.
wine
Yeah,
trick.
yeah. Oh, the body and blood of Christ. You know what I'm saying?
You see him take
Some are blessed.
a bottle that just says roofies. You see him put them in a little glass tube and shake them up till they dissolve in the water, and then you see him pour a little bit more for next time.
Yeah. Nobody
It's like,
gets
yep.
to know.
I
Nobody
leave the
needs-
door unlocked. The kids come in here, and then I just come in and clean up.
Oh no.
Oh,
So I
no.
saw Demon Slayer Infinity Castle last night.
Yeah.
Oh, was that any good?
Yeah, it was pretty good. There's only two parts I didn't like. It was just totally to do with visuals.
The rape scene.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, that was
was
a
it
little
fan?
rough,
Was
but,
it the fan
the-
service
the-
scene?
The heart that Muzan is a little rough CGI wise, and then
Mhm.
there's like this one other scene that like just looks like it's a PS2 game, and it's just like, oh,
I will say Twisted Metal Season 2 was pretty good on Peacock of all damn things.
I love the clown guy.
Not even gonna
Yeah,
entertain
don't
that.
worry about that. I've been watching every
okay.
animated movie of the last 10 years slowly over the in the last
every
week.
animated movie
Yeah,
over
pretty
the last
much.
10
I got
years.
I was
Is
like
there not a clown guy in
ChatGPT.
Twisted Metal?
There is a clown guy in Twisted
He's
Metal,
not
but
like-
you
he's
saying
the
that is
best
just
character.
making me unreasonably angry
Why?
right now.
Because
Why?
he's so autistically in love with Twisted Metal that you not knowing the clown guy's name is frustrating.
Is his name Eddie?
No,
Is his name Brock?
no,
You're
Is
very
his
lucky
name
I don't have my gun with me right
Susan?
now.
no.
Is his name Sally?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay,
Yeah.
Sally the Clown.
Yeah. Sally the Clown and Axel, the guy who is literally an axle where his arms were replaced. And
Yeah.
he's in the middle of two giant wheels.
Did they-
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah, they had the big
somehow
wheel guy?
managed to do that.
Yes,
and
they
I
have
was
the big
just
wheel
like,
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
big wheel
was,
guy.
and I was
I was talking to Kira about Soul Reaver yesterday, by the way. Is Soul Reaver, what other game would you say is the closest to Soul Reaver as far as gameplay?
Ooh,
I said
just
probably,
the original Soul Reaver, right?
Yeah,
We're not
I said
including
Soul
any others.
probably-
Calibur, probably.
Yeah, exactly. I said probably the first 3D Zeldas.
Yes, actually.
Yeah. I was like, it's
It's
probably
very
that.
similar because, in fact, that's what a lot of people generally compare it to because
Okay,
you've
good
got
to know. I
you
got
got a
that
big
right.
open world, but like the openness is very dependent on you like unlocking more like
Yeah, it's a
you know,
3D
tools and stuff.
Metroidvania type of Zelda-esque game.
Much like Sham Wow.
Yes, much like ShamWow, who is constantly talking about how Donald
What's-
Trump will fix America.
Communism.
What's-
That's just like
What's-
fascism,
what's
right? They're
the,
just like Nazis.
What's the
All
game where like you're in
communists
this
are
little
Nazis?
small?
What?
It's made by a Japanese developer. You're in like a really small neighborhood. It's like Shinzu,
Rayplay.
something like that.
Yeah, Rayplay definitely. But
Yeah, it was
what,
Rayplay.
I'm sorry, give me more information.
And okay, so like it like goes on in real time. So like if you have a mission at like 9 o'clock, it's at like 9 o'clock.
This
for
is a
real life.
game that was made in Japan.
Yeah, it's like really tedious and it's like
ooh, I actually know this one.
like you can like go and like play like pachinko games and stuff.
This
It's-
is the one that recently finally had the third iteration,
Yeah.
and it was absolute shit.
Yes.
This is the one where it's like a kung fu movie, but you have way too much freedom, and everyone was super obsessed with it in the early
Yes.
2000s.
It sounds like Coin Game,
no,
but
no. This one had like
everybody was obsessed with it in the early 2000s.
yeah. Well, the people it was like it had a huge cult following. But
Where
then
did you
it-
play it?
E3 had like the third entry had a E3 showing and it was
Oh.
huge.
Damn it! Oh,
Yeah, what
it's
is
on the
that?
tip of my fucking tongue.
No,
right?
it's like Shinzu.
Oh, Shenmue?
Shenmue. Yes,
Okay,
it's
yeah,
Shenmue.
Okay.
Yeah, it had a huge cult following, but
if you
none
just
of them
said,
were
if
all
I,
that good.
I asked, I said, like, what was it on? If you had said Dreamcast.
Dreamcast,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought that was on GameCube or
What?
something.
No, it was on
Later,
Dreamcast.
they were like, 'cause
I
it's-
played Shenmue. What's wrong with it?
I don't,
It's
I don't
just-
know anything wrong with it. It's just
it's
like tedious
overhyped.
or something like that.
It's great if you have like no life. Like
so
what,
it's overhyped.
The way that
That's
Will
what that
described
means.
it. Well, I mean that's what Fallout is. Like,
No,
fuck you.
Fallout has
Fallout's
action.
fun
No,
as soon as you
Fallout has
start.
so much action in it.
I know, but like the whole point is that it's simulating a life. You know,
yeah,
like
but it's
simulating
doing a
you having
good job.
But I don't
where
have to-
Shenmue is doing a bad
No,
job.
Shenmue is just if you want to be a Japanese teenager living in a town, this is a very good representation of what it's like. And if you lived in Africa, you lived in Egypt, if you lived in Antarctica, Shenmue's going to be pretty good. It's just it's a life simulation. The real problem here is Will said that it takes place like on real time, and if it's 9 o'clock, it's 9 o'clock. That
Yeah.
made me think like, oh, 9
Well, it
p.m.
does from
in
what
the
I hear.
day.
It is from what I
No,
hear.
it's the days are about hour and a half long, something like that. And
Oh, okay. Because what I got told was like it syncs to like the real life time.
No, it does not.
Okay.
No, that would take forever.
Yeah,
'Cause
Well, that's what I
would
heard.
say that
Yeah,
from
that's
what
why
I
it was
heard
tedious.
from Shenmue is that its dedication to letting you kind of do everything leads it to be somewhat meandering and not doing anything particularly well. Thus resulting in people, especially trying it now, trying to go back and relive it, are just like, this kind of sucks.
It really
You know.
depends on what you're going in. If you're going in looking for a Harvest Moon-esque experience, it's great. You know, like that's the kind of game it is.
See, and that's the problem is when you look at fucking Shenmue, it's just like, oh, this is like a kung fu action game or something like that. It's
It's
not
a
advertising
real
itself
life.
correctly.
It's a real life kung fu action game where a lot of your life is not kung fu action, but when you have kung fu action, you are just the resident guy who knows how to fight
think-
and you can beat the shit out of people.
I think the weakness of your position is you're doing the same thing that people when they were arguing that how Red Dead 2 was the greatest thing of all time.
Mhm.
The thing about it is sometimes there are things that you shouldn't simulate in a video game. For example, carrying a saddle all the way to my neck from my dead horse to the
That's
next
why I said I
fucking
don't
town.
like Red Dead Redemption 2, like GTA, Red Dead Redemption 2,
Or having to
Shenmue.
like
These are all
pick down
life
and loot
simulators.
every fucking thing.
Yes.
It's like,
like,
no,
I-
you shouldn't just add. You shouldn't put those in video games. It's not fun.
Shenmue,
like-
the only thing that works in that category where it's like, okay, it's tedious is walking around town, pretty much. That's the only part of this. And you can run, so you kind of have that issue. But a lot of it is Shenmue is a detective game. It is not a life simulator game because you're not supposed to be doing any of the life simulator stuff. You're supposed to be out there doing detective work.
Mhm.
And if you're not doing detective work and you're frustrated and you can't find out what to do, you can go sit in the arcade and play Excite Bike for like 10 minutes while you think about what the last NPC told you and what the fuck are the three blades. Somebody tells you like, oh yeah, they're Chinese, so you should ask people associated with the 3 blades. And you're like, the fuck does that mean? So you go around town, you ask people if they know what the fuck anything about the Chinese. That's like the first thing you do in the game is you walk around town and go, you know anything about the Chinese? They go, I sell hot dogs, dude. I don't know anything about the Chinese. What about the 3 blade? And there's like, no, dude, that doesn't make any...
sell hot dogs.
I sell hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Yeah, exactly. No, there is a
Are
hot dog
the 3
guy.
blades fucking plastic butter knives?
Yes.
Because if so, yep, got them. If not, no, have no fucking clue what you're talking about. Sell hot dogs.
That is, and sometimes you'll walk up to people and be like, hey, can you tell me anything about the Chinese? And they'll be like, I don't want to talk to you. And then they'll just walk away. They'll be like, don't bother me.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough. That's realistic.
It's a detective game.
If a
that's what it
stranger
is.
came up to me and said, I'd like to talk to you about the Chinese, I'd be like, I would like not to talk to you.
Exactly. That's exactly how it goes. They'll be like, I'm busy right
we're
now.
We're opposed
Thank
to
you.
each other. I apologize. Maybe next time.
And he'd be like, oh, sorry for bothering you. That's how Shenmue goes.
Yeah, that's not usually how those conversations go for me, but you know.
Yeah. No,
I usually get into a kung fu fight right after that.
Well, yeah, that in Mississippi, you go, I want to talk to you about the Chinese, and then they say, what do you know about the Chinese?
Since I use Taekwondo, they then call me a Korean mongrel in disguise.
Exactly.
And then I have to beat up their leader.
A Shaolin temple in Mississippi?
Yeah.
No,
surely
there's
one.
like a Buddhist temple.
Surely there's a Shaolin
Why
temple.
can't we have Shaolin one?
Because Shaolin is super specific and there aren't enough Shaolin followers here to bother building a temple.
Well,
you don't know
you
that.
have to have a certain number before you can make a temple?
I mean, no, one dude could come over here and build one just for himself, but no one's bothered.
Yeah, but okay, so
we can start one.
You could if
do
you
it,
wanted to, but being white and getting into Shaolin is hard enough.
There is one Shaolin temple in the United States.
Like, I want to be a monk.
Yeah, go try.
I mean, I heard it's not like that hard.
I'm sorry?
I think it's kind of like Tekken, man.
Okay.
It's easy to pick up. It's impossible to master. So you can go there
is a
and try,
Buddhist temple.
But the minute you walk out, you're not Shaolin anymore.
There is a Buddhist
so if
temple
you don't do it
in
all the
Verona.
way- I told you there were Buddhist temples.
Yeah, it's called the Threefold Lotus Queen Buddhist Center.
Yeah.
Lotus what?
The Threefold Lotus Queen Buddhist Center.
Is that just
Is it
another
Quan
nickname
or
for pussy?
Quoon? What?
Yeah, it's box. That means box in Chinese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Quoon.
Yeah,
You know, go get some good Quoon.
Yeah.
know.
bro.
You ever heard, getting some Quoon tang?
Yeah, that's what we call it when we go in.
I like your,
that's when you don't use a condom.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Quoon.
You're Quooning.
Oh, hey, dude, what was that song?
It's the sound
I'm
of
gonna
the pussy
Quoon!
man. Yeah.
I've been trying to think of the name of the song, and I know you know it.
It's what they're screaming in the back of the
So
fake
like,
taxi.
it goes like,
Hey,
I got,
Buddhists, they fuck.
how's it go? Like, I saw God getting high on like Listerine. I saw God smoking like a bag of weed. I saw God.
That's I Saw God by
That's called
Cloud
I
Cult.
took too much DMT.
Yeah. That's
By
I am in a
every
K-Holt.
shitty fucking
Okay,
drug
I thought it was like
addict in
called
the
like Life
universe,
of Puck or something.
No,
like
it's
that.
Life of Pi.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. I think it is Life of Puck by Cloud Cult is the album that you're talking about.
Okay.
Cloud Cult.
Life of Puck.
Cloud
Yeah.
Cult.
Like
I put
the-
in Cloud
like
Cloud
Puck
Clip.
from Shakespeare. And
His
Irish
son was named
mythology.
Puck, I think, and he died.
Oh,
Puck like in puke.
he
like
probably
as in,
died of
Berserk.
shame because his stupid fucking father named him Puck.
Yeah, you're right.
I'd kill myself too if my stupid fucking
Especially
artist
if you were a
What did
child.
What did the Sound Cult guy do to you?
It's Who Killed Puck.
He named
is the
his
name of
son
the album.
Puck. I told you that already, and
It's
that is
true.
an unforgivable sin.
It's true. It's
Why
one
don't you
letter,
just
dude.
Why don't you name him Huckleberry
It's
Finn?
one letter away from fuck, one letter away from cuck. There's
You're fucking him.
yeah, it's the third one letter away from suck. There's so many ways. that you
Nothing
can-
good is going to come from this.
Absolutely not.
That's like if you named your daughter Annalie.
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
okay, anally.
Yes. Exactly.
Like, okay, lovely. She's going to love that.
Yeah.
Well, she might not. It's usually like 50-50 with ladies.
Reed and I were talking about naming a girl Jennifer today, and then spelling it DJINEFFER, just to confuse the shit out of Mississippi people. Just like
Spelled like
Jennifer.
Django.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, Lord.
Will you looking up Who Killed Puck now?
Yeah,
just
I am.
saving that.
I just got
Yeah.
naked news.
That album
up on my
rules.
phone
That
over
album
here.
is so good. That
It
nobody
is. I
knows
love
about
it.
that album at all.
Yeah.
That album is so good.
I was trying to show that album, but I couldn't think of it. Yeah, that's my girlfriend's name.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
dude,
Your
censor
girlfriend's
that.
name is.
Yeah, since then, I guess.
Okay.
Censor that. We don't need to involve her.
Yeah,
in
there's probably
this.
not that many
Like,
people with that name. And
Yeah, it's-
the
She
area.
has to consent directly, and I'm afraid I'm going to need to see her consent before
He
we allow.
has to consent directly.
That-
Thank you very much.
Look, dude,
That's
much
fair.
like the dogs I deal with every day, I'm going to misgender them 5 times in the same sentence. As long as I'm not the one fixing them, I'll be fine.
Well, then you deserve a firing line. How about that? How about that?
Okay, well, we can go to my house and make a firing line right now, I guess.
No. 200 yards away, definitely. And they're all aiming for your neck. 200,
is that how this
200
is gonna
yards on a roof, and they're all aiming for your neck, and we've just placed you under a table and under a tent
Why under
for
a
no
table?
particular reason. So you can
Why under the table?
so you can simulate cowering.
Well, you can
Oh,
debate
okay.
me about that, bro.
You're right. I'm sorry. We should maybe go ask some people at
My
a
words
university
will
about
strike
this
you
idea.
down.
Well, I mean, in general, the people at the university would probably have some more like educated thoughts about this, and like we could ask a professor or two. So we got our theories. We should go check that out.
Or you can check out my bulge uwu.
If you're listening to this first, you're gay. Haha.
Please refer to the episode that came out before this, before you start seeking my real name and address.
Yeah, the episode that was better than this one.
Yeah.
Go ahead and just go listen to the last.
Why are you
episode.
always
That was
dissing
better.
our
Listen to
second
Monday's
episode, dude?
episode.
Because energy runs
Stop
out.
dissing the Thursday episode.
Well, I'm sorry. We start talking about who killed Puck, and you know what?
The Fairy Queen.
Yeah, you guys have like audio like microphone cranes now.
Mm-hmm.
So now you don't really have to worry
Yeah.
about fucking holding your microphones. And I'm over here still holding mine. And
Yeah,
you
we
know
look
what?
like we're professionals, but ironically, you're the one who bought all this
It's
equipment.
and it's destroying the podcast, is what it is.
Destroying the podcast is my only job on the podcast.
Yeah,
okay?
that's true. No, that's my job. Your job is to keep us on track. My job is to throw us off track while throwing coal into the engine at the speed of light.
Yeah, I'm the singular sane person on the contract. Will's an extremist, and you're a trollish chucklefuck from the internet.
Yeah, it really does. Like, it really does come down to like, what
God,
even
I
am
will
I?
never stop loving the fact that wanting labor to be having comfortable lives is the extremism.
Well, you're willing to kill people
Well,
for
the good
it, so
news
there's
is
that.
you're still the second most reasonable person on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, strangely enough, so good on you there. I mean, at least you're a reasonable human being that I can have a normal conversation with.
So there's a lot of these fucking
Like,
movies that I had never seen. I watched Coco.
yeah.
Oh,
Coco's-
that's pretty good.
Coco was great. I watched
I
Turning
liked
Red.
Coco. Haven't
which-
seen that one
Oh
yet.
yeah, the Pixar movie.
Yeah, where there's the Asian girl that turns into a giant.
Yeah, it's all about menstrual
Furry.
cycles.
Yeah, it's all
It's
just
kind
about,
of about puberty. But
all I
yes.
see is a bunch of hentai about it. And
yeah. Well, I mean, she's underage, so don't admit to that. But but me too.
I mean, it's all over your
And
hard drive here.
it's
I
all-
mean,
it-
it's
no,
your
no, that-
background on your computer right now.
no, actually, that's Will's hard drive that he brought over here. I'm working on his. I put it in my computer.
uh-huh.
I mean, plugged it up via a SATA
That's
cable.
why I plugged it up and put the neon
that's not
sign
admissible
that
in
said
court if it's in your
Patrick's
computer. I
underage
just
porn
wanna point that
collection.
out.
If you turn it off, actually, if you turn that sign on, it just says Will.
I just
but
want
the
to point out
neon
that it
lights
being in
up
your
and
career
says
just
Patrick in a
makes that
particular way.
fact not admissible. in
Okay,
court.
I see.
It's
That's
so
more of
that
like an
he-
optical illusion kind
Yeah,
of deal.
yeah. It's so that when the CIA is watching from outside, they'll see it say Patrick. But if I turn it off and I unplug it, see here,
Oh yeah, check that
yep,
out.
just says Will.
Huh.
Yeah.
Weird how the shadows dance across.
I told
it like
you.
that.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Neon signs are a hell of a drug, dude.
They are.
Anyways,
Huh.
yeah. It's kind of about menstruation.
More addicting than child porn.
It's there's nothing more addicting than child porn. First off,
Hank,
there's absolutely
Hank,
not. It's absolutely
Don't
not.
shorten Cyberpunk, Hank.
Hank, no, Hank. Yeah. No, there's it's about menstruation kind of, but it's like so on its face because like it's like,
Turning red.
yeah. No, I mean like literally the first time that she turns into a tanuki, her parents think she started her period.
Right.
Like that's legitimately way more like in their head, and her mom brings her like tampons and shit, and then like gives her the talk, and she's like, no, I'm turning into a fucking monster, so is it about menstruation? Kind of. Menstruation gets brought up as
More of
an
a loose
alternate
metaphor?
thing. Yeah, menstruation in the setting is obviously a whole nother thing that people still go through.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
it's
no,
really
no one
pretty.
menstruates in that world. They just turn into tanukis.
Yeah,
And
in
then you have
order-
to fuck them while they're a tanuki in order to get pregnant.
Correct. Yes, and while they're underage.
Yes.
But in order, it basically
you have
goes
to do it while they're ripe.
like
No,
a mango.
Matt Walsh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Can't do it too early, can't do it too late, just like a mango.
No, Matt Walsh, no.
But it definitely goes Coco. Coco's sad and good, and then you've got Turning Red, and then
Coco's
after that
the
was
one
like
about,
Inside Out. I liked Inside Out 1 and 2.
The
One
Never
more than
watched
2.
those.
What's the
but I
Mexican
haven't heard
holiday
anything.
about the dead? The Day of the Dead?
Dia de los Muertos.
You gotta say it.
Muertos.
Yeah.
Dia de los Muertos.
That's what Coco's about, right?
Yes. Yeah.
It's about remembering your dead ancestors.
Yeah, yeah. It's about the kid going to the Mexican afterlife as a living
And he
person.
hooks up
and if
with
he's-
his grandpa and gets molested.
Yeah, exactly. And if he stays there too long, he'll get he'll
Uber molested.
yes,
Mhm.
yeah. They use that terminology actually.
By all the grandpa ghosts.
Yeah,
That's what Spanish for.
I was going to say
molested.
uber molestos is actually the
Uber
terminology.
molestos.
Yeah,
Mhm.
is the terminology that they use.
Muy molestos.
And he gets
Muy
more and more
molesto, muy
molested as he
molesto.
stays there.
That's what the
And
kid
he's-
says. Yeah, he says muy molesto, muy
Yeah.
molesto.
Handprints start appearing all over his body, and he gets more and more molested as he's
Oh,
there.
yeah, like a
And
scary
they're
movie.
moving all like from his face down to his crotch.
Yeah, like Scary Movie.
Yes,
and then
yeah,
they,
exactly.
they pull his mouth open and yeah.
3
yeah.
maybe? I think.
3 what?
Scary Movie 3 had that scene.
where they're
Oh,
the
no,
hands-
that was,
Where
uh,
they fuck
2.
the ghost. Oh, it was 2.
Yeah, the chick fucks the invisible ghost
Yeah.
and goes up on the ceiling.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
2.
yeah.
That's 2. They,
The funniest part about that scene is where he's going to the panties and like.
yeah, it says Tuesday, and he looks up, and it's like Friday on the calendar. He's like, oh man, that doesn't work in either direction. He's like, ugh.
out of date.
why are you gonna put fucking days on the underwear and then not use them on that day?
I also watched Tombstone, and Tombstone's like 2 hours long. It's a western. So
yeah,
2
isn't
hour-
that
Did you
about
watch,
like
the OK Corral
the
shooting?
OK Corral
It
shooting?
fucking sucks. That movie's got 3 climaxes, and it never ever goes to anything, and then eventually it just peters out.
Did you watch the Django but lizards?
No, I haven't watched
Oh.
Rango yet.
Yeah, Rango was
Rango's
good.
on the
I
list.
I've
enjoyed
heard
that.
Rango's good. I've not
Still
seen
got to
it,
watch
though.
Cars,
I saw it in theaters.
Rango.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've heard it's very good. I've been very interested in watching
It's-
it.
I watched
fun.
Mad God. I watched Mad God.
I saw Mad God. I was not impressed with Mad God.
I
Mad
loved it.
God? That
Yeah, yeah.
sounds familiar, but what's it? What is it?
It's just this thing where like this all this guy has to say the whole movie. All he fucking says is things are sad. Fascists make you sadder. It's a sad world. That's literally the whole.
Well, I
movie.
mean,
That's
I
not
watched
really
the
news.
making of, and he talks about it very clearly. It's the guy who made the Rancor and Star Wars.
yeah, it's a lot of practical effects.
If
like,
you can think of a guy
stop
that did
motion.
practical effects between the 70s and the 90s, it was probably this guy.
yeah, it's just like his whole thing is society is becoming degenerate, and then also surprised the main character comes from the fascist.
Well, he said
Boom,
like in the
biggity.
making of thing, he was just like, it's not about the product, it's about the process. He was like,
I mean, so
I
did
don't.
our
I'm
space
sure.
program came from fascists too. Not
His
everything.
whole thing was just
Yeah.
like, yeah, I want to wake up every morning and do this, and it's cool, and I get to work on stuff. And then
Yeah.
everybody in the whole office that like they interview everybody, and they're like, yeah, it's great. It's like making movies the way that they used to back when they did Star Wars, and I've always wanted to do this. And he gets to wake up every day and do this for a living. And it's not like about the movie; it's about getting up and
That
waking
makes
up
it
every
even
morning, and make
worse.
something
I
cool.
thought he was like at least trying to have a message. Now he's not even. That
No, I
makes
think
it
it's
so
about
much worse.
visually
Fuck
interesting.
I'm
that
kind of getting
movie.
into that where I'm back into animal rescue, and I drive an hour to work and work 8 hours and then drive an hour back, but it doesn't like feel like I'm slaving away because
While you're there, you've got a camera and you're posing the animals, and then taking a picture, and then posing them again, and taking a picture and making
right, because they're all dead. I just keep them propped up with
You open their
popsicle
mouth
sticks.
and you take a
Here's
picture.
the
You put your dick
difference,
in their
though.
mouth. You take a picture.
You're not.
Yeah, stop motion.
Yep.
Here's the difference. Is you're not making art. Art's supposed to like give something. Art's supposed to like give a representation.
No,
of, like,
I'm
culture and
saving and
stuff.
preserving innocent life. That's
Yes.
what I'm
It's
doing.
different though.
The art
That's
in
the
Mad
Yes, it is
God.
different. Yes,
The art in
I'll
Mad
agree.
God is
the
not.
problem with Mad God. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but the problem I'm having with Mad God is apparently there's nothing. It's just a crazy looking movie, and that's it. That's all it has. It's just kind of crazy looking.
So it's like
nuts
heavy
looking.
metal.
Yeah, it's like a heavy metal,
like heavy metal.
album because like
It's
yeah.
it's
No,
it's
the
hard.
movie heavy metal.
I don't know the movie Heavy Metal.
It's kind of like a heavy metal album cover.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
90
then
minutes.
it's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they got all of like the
You remember
late
the South
70s,
Park episode
early
where he's like,
80s.
"You see my wife with her giant boobs." you
Yeah,
know,
the boobage with
Yeah.
them
The boobage.
cheesing on the cat piss.
There's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a
They go
scene
to
where like
that
there's
world.
a minotaur like just like headbanging.
All
somebody.
of
Yes,
the
yeah.
animation from the
that
fucking
episode.
Dreamscape is what Heavy Metal the movie looks like.
Yeah.
It's just like 90
sexy
minutes
women
to 2
riding
hours.
pterodactyls.
I did like
Yeah.
that one where like it's the
People getting
dudes
their
with no
head cut
head,
off.
but they're like all like Tesla coils,
Yeah,
and they're like
yeah,
just
yeah.
like shitting basically.
Yeah, they're
There's
sitting
a lot of
in,
shit in the movie,
they're
too.
not Tesla coils. They're sitting in like in like the
Electric
electric
chairs,
chair,
yeah.
getting constantly.
We can't see their
electrocuted.
heads. I thought their heads were
Their
the Tesla
heads are
coils.
in bags.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no. He said that like the movie in general was more about the process than the product, and that like he made it over 30 years, so his opinions and feelings on things changed so rapidly that there's not going to be like one message. It was really
That's
more
the
about.
problem. There was no message.
I loved it. From an art standpoint, it was beautiful to look at, and it would be way more interesting
Look at
to
that
look at.
preview that keeps hitting right there. Just of a chick taking her shirt off. But yeah, that's like
That's
Heavy
Naked
Metal.
News.
You can kind of see the animation style there.
Naked News or Heavy Metal?
Heavy Metal. Like, I mean, look.
Same thing.
It's I would say the coolest
The
thing about
little
Mad
preview
God is
there.
that it's all stop motion
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Not all of it.
interesting.
It's,
or
it's-
claymation. right?
No, it is
Is
a
that
little
Ray
bit.
Harryhausen or something? No, that was earlier than that.
I think his last name's
Harryhausen
like
died.
Tuffman or something. But
Oh.
it's more
Not
that-
Geiger. H.R. Geiger.
No, but the whole movie looks like it could be made by
That
H.R.
scene in the
Geiger.
hospital was pretty creepy.
Yeah, Ray Harryhausen.
I was gonna say it's mixed arts because there's a lot of real people, there's a lot of puppets, there's a lot of like everything. So there's definitely like a big mix.
Yeah, like this is the poster for Heavy Metal. You can see
I've
it's
seen the
literally
poster.
a half-naked
Yeah,
bitch
yeah,
riding
yeah.
a pterodactyl.
I've seen the poster.
Like, yeah, you're familiar with this.
I loved
There's
Mad
no
God.
way
It
you
was
couldn't have seen
long,
this.
but I loved it. I sat there the whole time watching it, and then if something new would show up and be like, "Oh man, that looks so cool." I can't imagine how they did that.
I
you
just
know?
hate that there's no through line. I guess I just don't respect that. It's about the process.
Well, I mean, making stuff and having something to do with your life. Because I was listening to a talk about it, and I was like, okay, it's the podcast. It is like it's me getting up and having something to do. On Sunday mornings, right now, on Sunday mornings, I get up and we do this show, and then that's it. It's not because we're here to spread a message. It's because we don't have anything else to do, and it's fun to laugh.
That's not
you know?
true. I have a lot of other things I could be doing. I literally make time to do this.
No, you don't.
My house is falling apart right
No.
now. Like I need to clean several different things.
No,
I don't have a lot of clean socks right now. There are a lot of different things I could be doing. I just choose to do this instead because I'm not very responsible.
We could also we could replace you with Reggie.
You could.
Yeah,
You could.
that would work.
Let's be honest.
But
If
I-
anyone's getting replaced with Reggie, it's me.
Did you see that comment? So somebody commented, and all it said was "replace Will with Reggie."
Oh,
I
no.
was like, my God.
I like the one talking about you responding to my wife, like the message you sent me. My
Yeah.
wife actually thought that was very funny.
Yeah,
She
I
enjoyed
mean,
that.
I do my best to be sexist.
I'm glad that we have fans that watched it enough to be like, oh, Patrick acting like Patrick over here.
Yeah,
That's nice. Thank you guys.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate that comment. That
Patrick,
was
cut
funny.
all this out. You can't have anything
Fuck!
where it's you can't have anything nice in the.
Can
episode.
appreciate our fucking fans.
No,
Just
you can't
replace it
appreciate.
with
it.
Fuck you then.
Eaten
Fuck
by
our
bear.
fans and fuck you.
If it's about being
Clip
alive
that.
and making art, then it has to have a message, Eric. And if there's one message that I like to say,
what if the
it's-
message is we like making art?
Ooh, okay.
Then I
That
don't
can be a
respect
message.
it.
Honestly, that
Of course
probably
you
was
don't.
the
You're a
message of Mad
communist.
God.
If the art isn't propaganda for the,
For the
state, you're not
yes,
interested.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if it's not telling
if Mad
people
God
about
isn't about communism, then I'm not
bad.
interested.
Yeah.
It's bad.
God forbid anyone have any kind of individual ambition or anything like that. If it's not for the collective, he says, execute that
Well, I
shit.
mean, like,
Get
the
it out
weird-
of my fucking face.
The weird thing is, this dude was obviously already rich. I mean, he was the effects guy and
He was the
puppets
effects guy
for
for fucking Star Wars.
Yeah,
Of course he's
Like,
rich.
He's rich. He's got this huge factory that he makes all this shit. Not factory. It's a shop.
It's a workshop, yeah.
It's a workshop, like the size of my house. And I mean, like at some point, I was just like, okay, he's just doing this because he's like 60, and he wants something to do.
And what was the name of this movie again?
Mad
Mad
God.
God.
Came out in 2021, I think. But yeah, it was. I loved practically everything.
Oh, wow. Horror fantasy. Depending on where you look, it's anywhere from a 6.8, 92%, or a 4.3 out of 5.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
it's going to be a divisive
Phil
ass movie.
Tippett. That's it.
Phil Tippett. That's him.
Yeah, because I knew I had heard of this guy before, because I know fucking, sci-fi and fantasy is like the majority of my cinematic knowledge, right?
Yes, yeah.
Because like I'm a bit of a, nerd like that.
If
there's not something,
if there's not escapism,
if there's not any
interested.
kind of escapist fantasy involved, I'm not interested. Like,
that's just true, though.
Like,
I
mean,
love you
no.
as a human being way more than I like most people.
Thank you.
And that is just true. If there's not an escapism element, you are not interested.
yeah, like that's why I dislike realistic dramas and stuff
Yeah, I
like that.
know.
Like, I respect well-written drama,
you
but
are.
it needs to be between a space wizard and a hobbit.
Well,
like,
no.
like
There's there's a big
Hey,
important
do
distinction
I have the
here.
director for you?
Yeah.
Well, it's like if you can make me
Who's
feel
the guy
a
who
real
did,
human connection to a
Felix
lizard
the Cat?
man.
They did what?
Felix
Fritz the Cat?
Fritz the Cat.
That was Don Bluth, I think.
No.
Right?
No.
Who did Fist the Cat?
No.
Was it not his? I thought it was his
No.
X-rated.
Who's Don?
No, that's my man. Hold on.
But that guy's awesome.
Yeah.
He's
is
the
cool.
one who
He's
does that.
crazy and awesome. I
Yeah.
love
He's the
him.
one that did Wizards, right?
Yes, the
Okay.
Wizards is the movie. Exactly
Yes.
what I'm thinking
Yeah.
of. That.
Yeah,
that-
no, that's my man. Fuck, where's his name?
Anyways, Eric, I respect your opinion because I kind of
Ralph Bakshi.
Ralph
Yeah,
Bakshi.
Ralph
That's him.
Bakshi.
Yeah.
My head wanted to be the guy who animated the fucking Spirited Away, did the pencil work for that. James Baxter. I wanted to say James Baxter. Yeah,
Baxter.
exactly. Yes.
I did
he
not
animated
realize that
horse.
was a reference to him.
Yeah. He animated that horse.
That's why everybody likes James Baxter.
Yes, yeah. He's famously the guy who animated the horse and Spirit. He
James
does-
Baxter.
That one
He's a
sex scene.
master of animating with a pencil. But point being, I see what you're saying about like fantasy, like things being too realistic. But the weird part about that is because it works with me too. But like, if there's a thing that I'm not interested in like that, it's way more interesting to be the person in it. Like if there was escapism involved in being the actor in the thing that is about real people.
I could be
that's-
in a drama.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
like sure. Well, it's the same
You don't want
thing.
to watch it, but you would love to be in it.
I could participate in golf.
Well, that's
or
why video games are the
NASCAR,
superior media.
Because then
Of course,
I'm competing
of course.
with the other guys. And of course, like if you're in a car surrounded by 50 other cars all going 200 miles per hour within 7 inches of each other, that's high octane action
Yes.
for the guy in the car.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
For
This is-
someone watching, it's just a cluster of cars moving in a circle for 2 hours.
Right.
You know, but if I were in it, yeah, that's like, I might die if I twitch. Like, yes, this is very exciting. And I'm going to try and get in front of people the whole time. So, like, I'm trying not to die, not to kill my other
It
guys.
sounds a lot like sex life with your wife.
Did you guys see
Yeah,
that
kind of.
Yeah.
RFK was blaming video games for violence?
RFK.
Finally, he's doing it. Finally.
RFK doesn't. I'm not even. No, I'm not talking about RFK.
I liked him, but like
RFK
now
can't
that I'm
find-
like,
how and why?
because I was like, all right,
I
there's
legitimately
two
don't
options.
believe in vaccines,
No,
Patrick says.
yeah, exactly.
All
because
vaccines
obviously
are poison.
Yes.
They're microchips from the government, which
Yes.
I work for and wrote into
Each
the thing.
Microchip has the 666 number in them.
Right, of course. That's okay. No, I mean, my thing was like, I don't mind a guy going into it and being like, I don't trust current science. I don't, that's fine with me. Now, the
If he had
problem
any
was,
kind of basis for that, it might have been fine.
I don't even mind him not having a basis because if at some point,
Yeah,
if his
just
whole
fuck it.
thing,
Why would logic matter?
if his whole thing is just like, oh well, I don't trust, I don't trust the government. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fair. You don't have to trust
You
the
are the
government.
government.
You're right. But now you are the government and you can do the magic and the science. And if you find things to be exactly the same as they were, hopefully you'll say, all right, I was wrong. And then it is real. And
The
then if
problem
that
is he's
happens,
an
he's
idiot.
a littmus test.
Hey, don't bring Israel into this.
That's true.
The problem is he's an
they have
idiot.
nothing to do with anything.
Yeah,
Nothing.
They don't have anything to do with the day-to-day decision-making of our government.
Absolutely not.
Did you guys see
Nothing.
that some new representative
Shalom,
was
by the way.
paid by the Israeli AIPAC for $9?
I'm sorry,
$9?
Yeah.
Repeat that entire phrase. What?
So some new representative, I don't.
Okay.
I can get his name, but
Doesn't
some
matter.
new representative, like some AIPAC, that's the Israeli like lobby, right?
Yeah.
They basically paid this dude like $9. So some like organization that tracks all that basically put that out, and they were
that
like,
rules.
imagine selling your soul for like
To Israel for $9.
Yeah, for
He must be
$9.
Jewish.
I mean,
Like,
did he
that's
sell
all
his
that
soul
means.
for $9, or did he go, shit, I forgot my wallet, and they were just like, I'll get the Burger King for you this
Did you see
time.
what fucking Tate Reeves
Like,
said
what
about
the
that
fuck
shooting?
is $9? What even is
$9
$9?
ain't gonna get you
Who
nothing from
cares?
Burger King. What you mean?
Yeah,
it's true. Not
$9
anymore.
is $3 short of a fucking meal.
Like
Yeah.
a Chipotle
Like-
meal, maybe. Mike
Yeah,
Collins
like
is
what?
his name.
If
from
he's working
Georgia.
off the dollar menu, I guess maybe. But there
That
is no
doesn't
dollar
exist
menu.
anymore.
It's the value menu.
Also,
Exactly.
I don't think this guy, and I just hate to be that guy. I don't think he's.
He looks
I don't-
like Donald Trump with a mullet.
He does. He's from Georgia.
So, oh wow, he does. He does
What
look
is
like Donald Trump. Yeah, what the fuck is that?
What is he taking $9 from the Israeli super PAC for? What is worth $9 that was worth having an exchange?
Did you see
over?
what Tate Reeves said about the shooting?
No.
Because it was, you don't even have to.
What did Tater
You
Tot
don't even
say?
have to like know what he said. You can just
I mean, it was
guess, and
something
you're going to be
stupid.
right.
That
It's going to
was
be
the left,
exact. Yeah,
The
it's-
extreme left. did it.
Liberals
Yes.
bad.
yeah. It was just like another assassination by the extreme
You know what?
left who is
It's fucking-
losing their
Like
minds
all
and
those
destroying our
liberals who killed
country.
that Democratic senator
I
or
don't remember
congressman
the
or whatever
exact
fuck the
number,
other
but it
day.
was between. There's been like something like 400 to 600 shootings already this year in the United States.
But this was
five
before
of them
they even knew who
have
the guy
been
was.
from not the right.
Of course. I mean, but how many of those are gang related?